retro to right now. Farpoint toys and collectibles. From retro to right now. It's time for Bartertown.
10, 8, 6,
I looked
2,
away.
1.
You pay better, you want quality.
Hello. Welcome to Bartertown.
You're handing me the notebook. I have nowhere to put it. Oh,
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday.
It's Sunday. The camera is so off center. Oh my gosh! Why didn't you let me do this?
We are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles.
Are we?
I am Justin.
We have a great
I
view of
am.
this box.
So that'll be. And Selena is
I know there's
behind.
47 things.
It's near the top. I told you. We went over this. There
It's
you
not
go.
near the top anymore.
It's mostly close to the top.
Picking my teeth.
I have to move the camera. It's killing me.
Well, go ahead.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
let's start it off that way.
I have to.
Might as well. Tell me when you're ready for the crawl. Tell me 10 seconds before you're ready for the crawl.
Look at that. Look how much better that is.
Listen,
that is
you don't
beautiful.
understand. Like I had to suck it in to be seen.
So,
now I'm visible.
We are Farpoint Toys and Collectibles. This
Yeah.
is a toy store in southern New Jersey.
What is Tucker doing? He's just going wild. Hi. What else?
You derailed him.
We're at a toy store in South Jersey. Go ahead.
We are.
We're coming to you live.
Yeah, talk to them, please.
We're coming to you live here from the Farpoint Museum inside Farpoint Toys, located in beautiful downtown Mays Landing, New Jersey.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Have you seen how wooded we are? You know, I learned.
Can't see the Aurora Borealis from here.
No, I learned something valuable about New Jersey, specifically where we are in New Jersey this week. There are over 1 million acres of unspoiled pine barrens in the beautiful southern New Jersey.
Well, what about unspoiled?
Well, other than the Superfund sites that we don't talk about.
My head writer today said you can't have super fun. You can't have a super fund without super fun.
Considering what your ancestors are responsible for, Penelope, I wouldn't.
Oh yeah,
those
there are
stones.
Superfund sites in this town that my ancestors are
I would like to
responsible
welcome our VIPs. We'll just sit here and ramble. We're off to
Really?
like a rambling,
Are we?
confusing start for some reason.
Says the guy who was perfectly framed on camera. I'm just trying to be represented here.
I'm just trying
Go
to catch
on.
up. I took
You
a
want to
nap.
say hi to our VIPs?
Hello, VIPs. We have a super secret VIP group. We posted a
not
picture of
secret.
all this.
not
We have.
secret.
There's more, but we posted a picture of a ton of NES and PlayStation 1 and all kinds of cool stuff. They claimed some stuff already. We're gonna have to pull that if we didn't pull it. We'll get to that. This is a claim sale. I promise. It's not just a dysfunctional family picnic.
You know, I don't appreciate.
The way this works is we will show you an item. We'll probably go to the scroll here. We'll show you an item.
The crawl, you mean?
It's crawling.
We will talk about that item. We'll tell you if it's complete, not complete, with what's going on with it, and then we'll say a price. First person in the comments. Now you're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Smoke Signals. You're all over the place here. You're watching us from
No
everywhere.
smoke signals in the Pine Barrens. Smokey the Bear doesn't like that.
First person to hit claim and the name of the item. You have to type claim and you have to type the name of the item. Don't have to spell it right. We just need to know you want the item. Gets it. All those people you're watching from all different places, all those comments are conglomerated right there next to my wife. See those? That's all the comments
Right
from
here.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So if you're just watching it on Facebook, you're only going to see the Facebook comments. When Selena sees the first comment, you'll hear this. That means somebody claimed it. Selena is behind the counter. She's running things.
Yeah, you didn't.
Poorly.
You didn't
I use
introduce
it-
her.
I use that
She's not
term-
running things poorly. How dare you?
I use that term loosely today.
How
But I
dare
almost
you.
started without you. I had to threaten.
I'm just waiting for you to take a breath so I can jump in, but you're just not stopping. You're like ADD Justin with all the caffeine. You're just like.
Let him
I
go,
don't
he's
need
on a
caffeine.
roll.
Actually, there's no coffee for me. Go ahead, jump in.
There's no coffee for you. You said you didn't want coffee. That's
Quit
why I was so
bickering.
late
We
coming
had
here.
30 seconds.
We
Quit
did have
bickering. You're
60
going to run out of
seconds.
the stream.
So yeah, so once we hear that sound, we're supposed to shut up. We never do what we're supposed to. That means that someone has made a claim. Selena will tell us who. Please do us a favor and do not claim unless you plan on paying within 24 hours. Unless you have made prior arrangements with us. Our VIPs get a little more leeway with that because they are VIPs, hence the name. Anything under $20, if you are not a VIP, we do have to charge you exact shipping. If you are overseas, whether you're a VIP or not, we do also have to charge you exact shipping. But our VIPs do get free shipping on anything that they buy from us domestically in the United States. That alone is worth the price of admission.
We've
It's
had people
literally
become $5 VIPs
just to get the free
just to
shipping.
get that free shipping. Then you realize when you're a $5 VIP, I should become a $25
Yeah,
VIP.
because then you get even more free stuff. Local pickup, we also offer. That is the same price as whatever we stated. You're going to get a checkout link at the end of the stream. You can use any PayPal account, any bank account, any credit card,
whatever you got.
To pay on that stuff.
We got a lot of stuff today.
Is that everything?
We got a big show today, and we're gonna do some VIP trivia.
If you're new, message the page.
Yes, if you're a new claimant, do us a favor and shoot us a message, preferably on Facebook, just so we can open communication with you.
And if you have any questions, ask them in the stream.
Yeah.
Just ask them right now. One of our regulars, one of our old timers, if we see it, we'll answer. We can see your comments. That's when we look up. We're not looking at the camera. We're looking over here.
Giant.
We're reading your comments. So, hi, Doug Ampula. We just saw Doug's comment. So, that's why we have a monitor up here. We can read your comments. We are interactive.
Are we?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, no, we definitely are. I'm just kidding.
We don't interact with each other well, but we'll interact with you.
That's mean!
Very pleasant.
That's mean.
20 years of this.
Do you see what I have to deal with this man?
20 years. 20 years of
Every day
this.
for 20 years has been horrible. No, it hasn't been. It's been really nice.
Yes. Doug, thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
I was going to do a whole thing.
Oh, we'll do a whole thing.
No, I was going to do a whole thing, and then I didn't.
We'll do a whole thing.
No, I was going to do like an animation and like all kinds, and then I didn't.
Oh. Well, happy Mother's Day to all you mothers and single fathers raising children.
And all you cool, badass MFers.
Yeah, them.
Yeah, just throwing it out there. What do we got going on today here?
Dude, we got... You want to just jump into Nintendo and
Looks
stuff?
like we got some toys.
What do you guys want to see first? NES?
I'm going to grab some easels to make life a little bit easier.
Okay.
What I'm going to do
Easelier?
is
Thank you,
I'm going to hand them to you probably and have you do the Vanna White part and I'll do the price part.
All right.
Um,
Survey says...
That's not Vanna White.
Oh. No whammies.
That's Chuck Woolery, I think.
What?
Who hosted the Family Feud?
Richard Dawson in the
Richard
70s. I
Dawson
don't remember
and Steve Harvey
since.
now.
Who was between them?
Some lucky women.
No, oh my God.
You
Stop.
set him up. You set him up for
I
that.
didn't set him up for that. He's
You did.
mental. I did
Eric
not set
P?
him up for that.
No, you set him up for that.
I did not. Who was the guy who hosted when we were kids?
So
Richard Dawson.
I think after Richard Dawson was that fat guy who killed himself.
Way to elevate
Burgess
the
Meredith?
No, he was never fat, and he didn't kill himself. He's a blonde comedian. He was like a chubby blonde comedian guy.
Chris
You're
Farley?
thinking of
No.
You're thinking of the original Cousin Larry. You're thinking of Louis, and he didn't kill himself. You're thinking of Louis, not
Ernie
Louis
told you it
Armstrong.
did.
Jesus, Louis. You know who I mean, Louis.
Rolled in like a thunderstorm.
Louis.
front.
I have no idea what you mean.
Louis.
Louis.
Anderson?
Somebody help me. Louis.
Louis.
He didn't kill himself.
Louis.
The dude that committed suicide.
Louis Anderson?
He wasn't the fat guy. Yes. So interesting. Bit of trivia for you guys. Yes, Louis Anderson. Thank you. Louis Anderson was originally cast as cousin Louis, not cousin Larry, in Perfect Strangers. There is a pilot.
Didn't Louis Anderson kill himself?
No, I don't think so. Ray Combs. Thank you, Keith. Ray Combs is who I'm referring to. Thank you, Keith. I'm not crazy.
This is why I laugh when this is why I laugh when they say I run this show.
I don't think Ray Combs killed himself.
I have no. There's
How
no
about
one
Coombs
steering this ship.
Coombs?
So I have to tell you honestly that those lights are blinding while I'm sitting here. I'm gonna have to turn them off. These here in the case, they're shining
do it
right in
then.
my face here. I'm gonna have to turn them off.
We're experimenting with our lighting. Lenny, I didn't see it.
My comment didn't post! Exclamation point.
Evidently not, Lenny. I didn't see it, dude. Sorry.
We got some black box PS1.
We do. So we've got some pretty high-end games here. We've got some normal games as well. So if you're not looking to spend a ton of money, Ray Combs hung himself.
Judging by Lenny's
So there you go.
judging by Lenny's near outrage at the fact that his comment didn't post, he may have had some input into that
Lenny may also have known it was Ray
earlier
Combs.
in the thread.
All right,
Yeah.
Lenny, we believe you.
We are ready to believe you. No, it didn't come up in the feed. Weird. The second one. Okay.
Yeah.
These games are out of this world.
Look at all these NES games.
We have tons of NES. We have some really nice black box PlayStation. I do have a fat PS2. I don't want to body shame, but it's a fat PS2.
What's the first version?
They call it fat. It's
Well, it's because their other one's
fat.
slim.
Well, yeah, it's fat.
Oh.
What's funny is sometimes people call fat people slim. Right?
Is that like Fat Boy Slim?
Is that oxymoronic?
So these easels are only for Slatwall. They don't work in the real world.
All right.
Then put them in a different box.
I don't have them.
I just grabbed them. They were all
Let's
nested.
go to camera 2 and see what's what.
Okay. Please hold while I find it in the list. There we go.
Got some glare. Lots of glare.
Lots of glare. Oh, big glare.
It's probably from the new lights.
Yeah,
It
I'd
is.
say.
All right. This is Long
That's
Box
nice.
Mortal Kombat 3.
All right, I have things to say about that.
She has a lot of stuff to say
There's
about
a note on the back.
Okay, do I have to read it?
Somebody should read it.
Oh, boy.
I can't see it.
Play tested.
The
Works.
games. So the games have all these games have been tested. They are working by our resident game guy. The disc has a little. So these discs, the disc games, they are going to have a little bit of cosmetic wear or playware, as
Often,
Kevin
often.
put it. They are still working just fine. In the case of Mortal Kombat, this is a long box, but it is the jewel case style. There were at least 3 different styles of long box PlayStation before they went down to the little jewel cases. This is the plastic jewel case style, but it is still the long box. This game is CIB. The manual has seen better days. Someone decided that they liked certain characters, so they ripped out some pages, but the pages are there. They're just not in the book, if that makes any sense. I've got $60 on this long box Mortal Kombat 3. Now, for those of you that aren't video game people that maybe don't know this, I'm trying to get myself in camera here. Oh, you might not know. PlayStation games originally came in these big boxes. Later on, they came into the little jewel cases. But that means these games are just a little older than your typical PlayStation game.
First run. These are the OGs.
The OGs. This is Street Fighter Alpha. I think the subtitle is The Dream Warriors or something to that effect.
We're the
I can't read
Dream
it.
Warriors.
Hold on. Warriors Dreams. Sorry, not Dream Warriors. This is also a long box PlayStation game, as you can see, also CIB, but it's the old school. It's cardboard, right? Fully cardboard?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fully cardboard long box there. CIB, very nice. Again, a little bit of cosmetic wear on the disc itself, but nothing that
Highly collectible in these cardboard long boxes.
Highly collectible. $80 on Street Fighter Alpha, Warriors Dreams. How about Rayman?
I bet a nickel. Wait, no.
What?
Hit me. No.
How many toothpicks are?
I'm a very good driver.
That's Rain Man, not Rayman. Big difference.
I'm a very good driver.
This is also a long box. This is the plastic style. Am I right? Is that plastic or cardboard?
Plastic.
This is the plastic style. Is the corner's ridged, right? The side.
Yeah, for her pleasure.
No. This is the plastic style long box PlayStation. Again, Rayman is 100% complete. CIB there in his box. Also $80 on Rayman.
This is a big one. This game in this box, I know of one specifically. A friend sold it for, I think, $90,000 in a sealed box about 3 years ago.
This one's not quite that much.
No, but I know that this game sold for like, I think like $70,000, $80,000 or $90,000.
I think it was $89,000, and I think it was like it was the highest graded ever.
It was sealed, graded,
copy.
but it was this. It was it was black box twisted
Old
metal.
school. Listen, I don't want $90,000 for this. I've got $100 on it. Go find one for that much money.
I can't believe we're like doing deals on such rare stuff.
It's $100 if anybody wants to buy it right now.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's Bartertown. That's where the deals are.
Again, cardboard, long box, CIB, beautiful. I don't. This isn't really the clientele for this kind
I
of
understand.
stuff. But if someone wants a really good classic Twisted Metal, copy of Twisted Metal, $100 on that.
I use baby powder to avoid this.
No, you don't. That's Road Rash. Again, cardboard long box. This one's only $50. CIB, same deal as the others. Very cool, very collectible. PlayStation has a nice place in my heart. It was 1997. It came out. I was in a senior year at high school. Played a lot of really good games on PS. No, it didn't come out in 97. All the good games came out in 97.
Who's
Castlevania, Final Fantasy 7.
We didn't have one.
We didn't have one. John had one. Awesome system.
I didn't have a PlayStation in '97.
You did not have a PlayStation 97. That box does close. I don't know why he flipped it. You turned it with it wide open like that. It looks awful. It does close, but the box itself does have
And the inner flaps are a little ripped.
The inner flaps
it's not
are
a perfect
little,
box.
The inner flaps are a little iffy. However, it is still a CIB copy of DuckTales for NES.
Woohoo!
It's got the manual. The box is there. Again, not in the best shape, but it certainly still displays pretty well. Little crunched, but nothing too bad. I've got $80 on
I love
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Dude, this collection came with DuckTales, Tailspin, and Darkwing Duck. Like all the cartoons of that time.
Yep,
games.
they were all
So
those.
classic.
The Disney Afternoons, I think they were called, right?
What's this?
So, okay. I learned something yesterday I didn't know
What does
before.
that say?
We are always learning, and I love that.
Wacky races.
And we also all have our niches.
Wacky races.
Like, we all have our own niches, so, like, we don't all have to know everything, which is really great. Yesterday, I learned that just like some very popular toy lines, toward the end there, things got to the point where no one really gave a crap anymore. Great example is Ninja Turtles near the end of the line. A lot of those figures are worth a lot of money because no one bought them. Star Wars, the Power of the Force original carded, no one bought them. They ended up clearance at KB and stuff like that.
So they didn't make a ton of them.
So they didn't make a ton. It was the end of the toy line, so it was the end of the line, so it ended up just not having that much popularity. Same thing goes for video games. A great example of a late run Nintendo game is this Hanna-Barbera Wacky Races. I invite you, I dare you to go find one of these for less than what we're asking.
Go find one.
It's way down
I can
the
play
list.
Go Find One?
There it is. Oh, no, it's not that far. There you go.
Go find one!
$275. Don't ask me why. Hopefully it's a good game at least.
It'll be at least $300 in the store after Bartertown.
Yes, absolutely. I think
I love
that's
that
it.
cartoon.
That might be it. No, we do have Darkwing Duck here too. Let's just get all the high-end stuff out of the way so that people that actually want to spend money on some good meat and potatoes.
I don't know where that's at.
It's in the pile.
Oh, okay.
It's in the pile. That's the Darkwing Duck is the last high end
We need to do a,
game here.
what's it called, pick of these. A hype, you know, like a, look at us in the store pick.
Oh, I kinda did.
Did we?
I did it and posted it in the event. There's Darkwing Duck.
You know, like it just did.
Yeah, the picture I used for the preview would probably be good for that. Because our VIPs always get previews, at least a sneak peek of what's going to be coming up for sale.
Let's get dangerous.
Let's absolutely get dangerous. $50 on Darkwing Duck. That's a good price. Just cartridge, clean, nice, beautiful Darkwing Duck. $50.
All right, is that the high end gone?
We're knocking them dead.
Well, we did good in the pre-sales.
We did.
All right, here's a couple things. We're changing
Changing gears.
changing gears.
Changing gears.
These are just 2-packs of 3 3/4 or 4-inch Marvel figures, Marvel Universe type figures. This is Guardians of the Galaxy. The boxes are coming open a little bit, so they don't hang on our wall good anymore. So I just want to get them out. $10 for this one, which is Groot and Rocket, I think.
Yep.
And then $10 for this one, which is
Star-Lord
and Gamora.
Where is Gamora?
Why is Gamora? They're both unused, but the glue is
The
bad.
stupid
so
hang tabs
yeah.
fall off, and then the glue dies on the
So
side.
they're all new figures. It's 4 figures.
That's a good deal. $5 each almost. Each figure's $5.
Yeah, it's $10 for the
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Okay.
Tuck, stop whining.
What's Tucker doing? Why is he
We're
whining?
gonna set up
I
some
don't know,
NES
why?
games. We'll blow through these. Oh, this was claimed.
Oh yeah. Let's go through that. I almost forgot.
How did somebody get to claim something early?
It's that
Well,
super
they're a
secret
VIP.
VIP group he keeps talking
There is
about.
a super secret VIP group, and if you're in that group, you get to see some of this stuff early.
Excite Bike, Bubble Bobble, and Donkey Kong Classics were all claimed.
Dan said he's
And-
hungry.
Yes, I said meat and potatoes. That's what I like
There
to
is
call.
no pineapple in any of this.
No, he's a Renaissance man, Justin. He doesn't have to just eat pineapple. He's not defined by his love of pineapple.
What?
Dan,
Bubble Bobble?
you're not defined by your pineapple
You
love.
get yourself stuck. How did you get back there? You got back there. You should surely get out.
We just reorganized all behind the bar and redid all the lighting and everything looks beautiful back here. But now there's more places for Tucker to hide back there.
Well, he seems to have gotten himself Tucker. Please hold.
So some of these games have pink marker on them. It will come off with a little bit of alcohol.
Yeah, we haven't started to try and get it off at all.
I did a few of them. Would you like some more easels?
Hang on, I have to get this chihuahua.
Not yet.
I did it on a few. It comes off pretty easily with a little bit of alcohol. That's probably just someone's really unique way of claiming that they were their games when they were going to their friend's house or what have you. You can see it right there. Dan
Stop
said
choking that
Dan
dog.
said he could put pineapple on his meat and potatoes.
Yeah,
Don't
that
go
actually
back there
sounds
again.
really good.
I mean, I just like pineapple in general.
Yeah, give me some.
Yeah, you want some easels?
Yeah.
Give the man some easels. Hi, Tucker. What are you doing?
Oh, what'd y'all do for Mother's Day?
Excuse me, sir.
Any PS1 games left? Did we do the single PS1 games or no?
Did we what?
You know the, not the.
I didn't price the jewel case ones.
Okay.
I'm not against it, but I just didn't get to it.
Well, old Dirty's asking.
We have the. Did you see the high dollar ones, Old Dirty? The black box ones? Are you asking about those, or like are you just asking about
Like regular ones.
regular ones?
There is another pile. I didn't get to it yet. There's a Crash Bandicoot in there, but other than that, they just look like kind of generic. Once again, I pulled the wrong kind of easel out.
Those wrongies, those should probably just go out there. In the
I should
garage.
probably throw them away, literally.
Don't throw them away. You're gonna need them
Oh,
someday.
you saw them in the thumbnail. No, yeah, we. All right, we'll get back to those in a minute. So the thumbnail was the $5 ones,
Yes.
the rares.
Yes.
All
The
right,
hot stuff.
let's do this NES round real quick. Top Gun, got 2 copies.
I have 2 copies of Top Gun. They're only $5 each.
5 each on Top Gun. What's that?
I can't see it.
Super C. Super C is a good title. Super C. Put them up all out of order. $18 on Super C. $18.
There was an order.
They were in stacked in order. It's fine.
Looney Tunes or Tiny Toon Adventures or
That
something?
is Tiny
That's
Toon
Tiny
Adventures. $10 on Tiny Toon Adventures. They are tiny. They are toony. Keep going. Keep it scrolling. Adam's Family. Great game. $15 for the Adam's Family game.
Michelle said she's dropping off Space Marine. Cool, I'd love to check it out, Michelle. Your buddy Adria was here yesterday. She found a Smurf and a glass. She came in for one specific glass, and we had it.
Oh, brilliant.
We had it. It's crazy. I was like,
How
we're
did
not
I-
going to have that.
How did I miss that interaction? I didn't.
And she
I missed
like
that
she's
totally.
known Michelle since like 5th grade.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, super awesome.
We have yet another copy of Yoshi's Cookie, $8. The last 2 times we've done NES games, we've had different copies of Yoshi's Cookie every time. We've got all the Marios right now. Are they all up there side by side by side?
They are.
I've got. Which one did I start with? Is that Mario 2?
It's
Yeah.
2.
Mario 2 is $12. I have 2 copies of Mario 3. One of them has a little label damage, one of them doesn't. The good one is 12, the little bit of damage is 10.
Chris Wilde with a claim on Mario 2.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, sir. Mario 2.
That's how this works now that we've kicked
There's
it off.
still one more game that we didn't grab. We didn't grab Donkey Kong Classics yet. That's Dr. Mario?
I like
I
that
don't know
one.
when he got his PhD. Like, when did he go from plumbing to doctoring?
Well, it's almost the same thing.
That's
Dep-
suspicious
Depending on
to
what kind
me.
of plumbing you're doing.
Probably around the time
Maybe he just needed a plumber.
Probably around the time he learned to pilot a submarine.
Dr. Mario is $8.
I got 2 Duck Hunt Marios.
And 2 copies of Duck Hunt Mario, $8 each on those. Is that Tailspin?
It is.
Oh, we oh. Sing it. Tailspin.
I don't feel like singing.
Oh, we yeah.
$17 is a weird number.
Friends for life through thick and thin.
$17 on Tailspin, and we are not getting dead here. TMNT, $10 on TMNT. Just the cover on that is just great.
It is.
I love the cover on that.
It's a classic. It's one of those things you see it and it takes you right back.
I only priced the games and we're blowing through them so fast.
You have 2 turtles?
just one.
Okay.
Well, we might have one in the case because I think we had one last week, so I can double check.
Because we had a
on
little
that.
run on the turtles. Looks like Ernie got in first, but Eric was also interested.
Eric, I will see if I have another copy because I think we had one last week or the week before. Don't quote me on that, but if we do, I will make sure that you get one as well. And I'll put Eric P here on the side. Almost positive I have one. We will see.
Michelle would like to know if you want Bop It and Top It too.
I don't know what those are.
So a Bop It's like it's sort of like a Simon, but like way more 90s. It's like boop boop doo doo beep boop goop. and you gotta,
It's
like,
not
hit
the
the
kind of thing you
buttons.
want to buy an ADD kid. Take it from experience. We bought one for Mike.
I don't know what Top It is, Michelle, but Bop It's like
Bop
it's like
yeah.
Simon, and it like tells you what orders to do things.
Yeah, you have to, like,
boop it.
and it
Is Super C Super Contra? Because somebody was asking about that.
It's a lot of
I think so.
noise.
$18.
That was claimed.
Donkey Kong? Donkey Kong.
We had a question about if we have Contra Force too.
Contra Force. Not
No.
today. Not today. I got ahead of myself. I said super price of Super C before we got to it. Alright, is that the Adventures of Bayou Billy? I'm pretty sure Bayou Billy and Willy Billy know each other. The Adventures of Bayou Billy is $7.
Should I go get Willy Billy? We can ask him.
I mean, if the stream keeps going like this poorly, maybe we need to go get Bayou Billy. I don't know.
Damn.
What? That wasn't an insult. Super C, I've got $18 on Super Contra.
You said that before. What was the game in its place?
He said Super C, and I said the price without
Oh.
realizing it wasn't ready to go.
Right, but there was a game at the time.
Huh?
Never mind.
We said Super C instead of something else.
But there's nothing else up here that I haven't.
There
gotten
was at the time, I
to
think.
Yet. You guys are killing me. Can I just continue?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ghosts and Goblins is next. Ghosts and Goblins is $12. NES Power Glove. Chris, we get them in now and then. We have one in the museum in our personal collection. We had a beautiful one. I think Freddie might have gotten it. absolutely gorgeous Power Glove. We sold not that long ago. I think it was Freddie.
We're taking that as a claim.
It is out. He says the word claim,
Okay.
so yes.
Claiming by Woo Billy.
We know. We said you don't have to spell it right.
I get it. I understand what the man's trying to
Yeah, I
pick up
did too.
and
I
put
just
down.
want to make sure it was real.
Ghosts and Goblins does have a name written on the back, but it's just that's pretty
My
standard.
favorite NES game.
Justin's favorite NES
I was
game.
terrible
Mine
at
is definitely
I was
Gauntlet.
terrible at it.
So hard.
It was
I
so
love
hard.
it.
I was terrible. I used to get so frustrated.
This is Disney's Adventures in the Magic Kingdom. I have 2 copies of that, $8 a pop. That is Rygar, $15 on Rygar. If
Sorry.
we don't own Rygar, I should keep it.
Sorry, I got briefly lost in foul memories of Ghosts and Goblins.
I cannot read that to save my life.
Karate Champ, I think.
Is that Karate Champ? Karate Champ is $8 on Karate
It looks like
Champ.
it's.
And this is
Karate
what I think we said was Super State. It's
Yeah, I think so too.
Dream Master or
Yeah.
Dream.
Oh,
Dream-
Little Nemo Dream Master?
Yes.
$12 on Little Nemo.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at, but it wasn't coming out very articulately. Thank you.
$12 on Little Nemo Dream Masters. Whenever I hear the, normal people think of Nemo the fish, I always think of the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Yeah.
Star Wars Black Commander Pyre, sealed box.
That's a cool looking figure.
Gold armor, interesting.
I don't know who it is.
I don't either, but it's a cool looking figure.
It's Commander Pyre, you just said,
Oh.
right?
Mhm.
You've got $15 on Commander Pyre.
$15 on Star Wars Black Commander Pyre.
15 American dollars.
This is a Batman Begins tumbler. I don't know what scale that is.
We've got $10 on the tumbler.
$10 on the
That's
tumbler
interesting.
there.
It's like in its
in a little
dio.
diorama thing. It's pretty
It's
cool.
I like the little diorama thing.
Somebody wanted to see the PlayStation again, I think.
Yeah, let's listen. It was Old Dirty who was still watching.
Old Dirty beat Ghosts
He
and-
remembers beating Ghosts and Goblins and then finding out you have to do it again.
Yep.
How about
That would've-
Castlevania Symphony of the Night, when you complete the entire castle and then realize the castle flips upside down, you have to do it all but upside down. That was
Spoilers.
mind-blowing. Spoilers for a 30-year-old game.
Old Dirty, we got some big dollar games up here.
He asked to
The
see
PS
us.
Highly
ones.
collectible, big dollar.
We will show them off. Old Dirty, all of these PS games are CIB. The only one that has anything even slightly wrong with it is the Mortal Kombat 3. Its manual has definitely seen better days. Some of the pages are ripped out, but they are still there. Me neither, Keith. It's actually messing me up. Oh, I can't stop singing it. I can't stop singing it. It's driving me absolutely
Friends
up
for
the wall.
life through thick and
No.
thin.
No. We're gonna start with Rayman there. $80 on the long box.
CIB.
CIB. Next up, we have Twisted Metal. Cardboard long box, $100. Go find one. Road Rash, $50 on Road Rash. Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha, Warrior's Dream, $80. And MK3, $60. Andrew's son Harry has been playing. Oh, Eric
Eric P.
Courtney.
claiming Twisted Metal.
Wow. I bet he took a little bit of time and looked it up real quick.
I interrupted
good.
Penelope
Wow.
saying that Andrew CZ's son Harry has been playing Symphony of the Night all week. Hooked. I love it when a kid gets hooked on
So
a game.
good.
It's just the coolest thing.
So that
Thank
actually,
you, Eric.
You can. That's fine. That actually ties into sometimes we do an AMA, and someone asked, what game would I turn into a dating sim? Any game that I could turn into a dating sim. It would be Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I want a Castlevania Symphony of the Night dating sim. There's probably one out there that I'm not aware of. I would love to play that. If anybody knows about one, please send me a link. I need that in my life.
Got
Ooh, I forgot
a
about this.
Transformer middle card from the 2017 movie. It is Long Arm. He's the
It says payload.
payload. I'm sorry, payload. He's the it's an armored car.
Oh, cool.
$30.
$30 on payload?
Yep, 2017 movie, deluxe class. Payload.
I wonder if the deluxe class Transformers feel cooler than like the lower level.
It's kind of like Starbucks. I don't know why they use the names they use.
Like Venti.
Well, the little ones sometimes are Legends class. Like, that's a cool name.
Yeah, they're just trying to be cool.
We got a Venti Transformer.
Eric, the box is in beautiful shape. Like, of all the, it's a great game, but the box is just gorgeous. It's really cool. Payload.
Which means it displays brilliantly.
It does. It's very shiny. So the cardboard often, first of all, it's cardboard. So as you guys know, cardboard doesn't last. But the cardboard, the first thing that'll happen is it'll lose its sheen, sort of, just from like rubbing and scuffing against other things.
Whoever had these games really took care of them.
Or never played them, or both.
All right,
What is that? That's
let's
so cool.
let's harken back to 1970.
Yeah, what the heck am I looking at?
Hot Wheels Sizzlers, red lines. These are the Sizzlers, the ones that had battery power. That's a juice box. That thing is supposed to charge your Sizzlers. I have not
Oh,
put
they're
anything
electric?
in to make sure that anything works.
Are they slot cars?
Well, they're like Hot Wheels version of electric slot cars, yeah.
Oh, neat. Can they,
But they don't have slots. They have a battery. You just put them on the track.
They
and
can go on any track.
Yeah.
Then. That's cool.
They're from 1970. I don't know if the batteries are even still good. They are there, though. Plus, the juice box has its instructions. You can see it sitting underneath of those Sizzlers.
I love that it's called a juice box.
These are older than me.
He's got $40 on
That
these.
was called a juice box.
They're older than you.
Before
Before
what?
juice boxes.
Yeah, before what you think of as a juice box existed, that was
They're
what a
older
juice
than
box
you,
was.
I believe.
Imagine that, and not made of tin.
This is a heck of a cool
That is really
vintage
cool. I like that.
Hot Wheels thing.
I don't have that many years on you, Sunshine Boy.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the baby here of the group. I keep getting caught. I'm not actually Debbie. Galaxy's Edge trading post. Oh, so you can only buy this at the store at Galaxy's Edge.
That's cool.
That is cool.
All right, I have. Speaking of vintage Hot Wheels, this is called the Hot Turn track from 19. I want to say 68 or 69.
So I definitely heard you say hot turd.
No.
That's what I heard you say.
Give it a little bit of time, Tucker.
These
can make you
turns
drive
sell
any of
for
that.
easily $12-15 a piece. I believe this is the complete track. 1, 2.
So
3.
I'm gonna say something real fast before you say a price on this.
Yep.
Are you making me ship this incredibly fragile, ancient blow mold plastic that's giantly shaped and weirdly?
Yep.
All right.
He didn't yet. He's about to, but Penelope interrupted him.
So the Sizzler set is $40. I'm pretty sure we said that, but you may have missed it, or maybe I didn't say it. $40 on the Sizzlers and the juice box. Again, not tested. So all right, the hot turd is how much? $50 on the
Hot Turn
hot turd.
track, $50. This is from, I want to say 68, but it could be 69. Vintage Hot Wheels track. I can't believe these aren't broken.
The tabs
Don't talk about how well they're not broken.
Tabs are in great shape. It's awesome.
claim on the Sizzlers from Eric.
All right, Eric, thank you.
Eric is killing it with the hot claims today, Eric. Good
He
job.
knows what he
Thank
likes.
you. Listen, we have a lot of cool eclectic stuff today, so that's awesome. Oh, it's a little book. I love that. These are
Yeah, the top comes. It's what the
okay.
batteries
That's
inside
supposed to
it.
happen, right?
Absolutely. I didn't click it down. I was afraid to push too hard.
Keith remembers getting chased through his parents' house by one of his older brothers, wielding a section of that orange track as a weapon.
That's what a great memory. You should
What
buy
a great
this
memory.
and chase him with it.
You should
Yeah,
buy
there
it
you
so I
go.
don't have to ship it. Yeah, definitely.
Just bring it out at the next family barbecue.
Look at that.
Chase him
Look at
around
that.
with it.
It's really cool. 1970, Hawthorne, California. That kid is so 70s.
70. Wait, how old? That's 50.
55? 54?
54 years
Yeah.
ago. Half a century.
It's before Star Wars, before a lot
The
of
world was
things.
a simpler place.
It really was.
But
Super
also
cool.
a lot crappier in a lot of ways. I never want to say that the good old days because they weren't good for
All
everybody.
right, speaking of lots, let's go back 30 years instead of 50 years.
I cannot get the top back on.
I didn't click it down. I'm afraid to push too
so
hard.
it's not. So that's
Right,
right. All right. I don't want to be the guy that breaks the thing ever. Tucker is so cute right now.
Tucker is hoofing and.
I have a
cranking.
lot of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger beepers.
Beepers.
I don't know why these amuse me so much. Beepers
I tested
are
them.
so.
One lights up, one makes noise. You know, it's just cool to put in a display somewhere if you're a Power Ranger person.
So
We
they're-
typically don't do Power Ranger
So
stuff
they're
here.
in various stages of working.
Yeah, only 2 have the battery covers.
Okay, so they're in various stages of completeness and / working.
But they do have the chains and the little things on it. And this is $15 for the lot.
The green one does not have a battery cover. The red one is missing the phone number on the top.
Right.
They're in various stages
But
of working.
the red one works the best.
Yeah,
All the lights work, even though it doesn't have the phone number thing.
Yeah.
And the sound works.
cool. Can you take the phone number off of the one and put it on that one?
Probably.
It's just a sticker, right?
It's a little plastic, PVC clear plastic thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I may have just worked out why you
Yeah.
sniff everything.
Because I need to know what it smells like?
No, because in our basement growing up, we had the rabbit free range, and sometimes he would have peed on something.
Ew.
and
That's not why I
We
saw
always
it.
had-
I'll
we
tell you
always
why
had
she
check.
sniffs things after being over 20 years. She likes the smell of old paper.
that
That
too.
is true. Well, there's actually a scientific reason for that. When paper, especially low quality paper, degrades, it releases something. I think it's the lignin in the paper.
I've read about that. There's something
And
in
it's
the
like a
paper
sweet
that
smell.
loosens, so it's
No, God, you do that. I specifically said it right so that you wouldn't say that. You did it anyway. Let's put the PlayStation up, even though I forgot to dust it.
All right. Lingham, I barely
Help
know
me out.
him.
Help me out.
Clyde Leonard. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
What's up, Big
Clyde.
Clyde?
Andrew, my favorite smell in the world is old paperback books. Not musty, not moldy, none of that. Just that smell of old pulp paperback.
Yep.
I'm not a glue sniffer, Ernie. Only paper, really. Although some books have glue on them.
I picked a hell of a day to stop stuff at glue. Does this have all the power stuff it needs?
Yes. So this is a quote unquote
Power supply and
fat PlayStation 2.
I prefer big boned.
Whatever you want to call
Husky.
it, large, fat, whatever. Now, our video game person specifically chose this blue controller to go with it because it goes well with the PS2 logo, and I love that that was a thing. It is fully tested, and when I say fully tested, I mean it plays PS1 games, the ones it's compatible with. It plays PS2 games, and it also plays DVDs, or whatever discs it's supposed to play. It flawlessly works, fully cleaned, fresh, brand new.
And it still has its tamper seal, so it has not been
Tampered with? Yes, exactly. It does have a third-party controller, but it's a really cool see-through blue that matches the logo. It's got its power cable and its AV cable, $80. Take that home. That bad boy will work for you, and it will play
Andrew,
most PS1 games.
Somebody has made candles of that scent.
Andrew, there's actually they have made candles of the scent, and there is a perfume company that has an old paperback perfume. It doesn't smell right. Doesn't smell right. I bought it and I'm like, what is this? This isn't, no, it's not right.
It was a pretender to the throne.
It's just not like, they try too hard, and like, I understand you can't always bottle lightning, but like, it was trying too hard to smell like a perfume. It needed to just smell like what it should smell like. Just didn't work. And the candles, it's always like old library.
It should smell like Lingham.
Stop. So there's like leather smell in there, or like someone smoking a pipe. Like I just want a book that smells like paper.
Smells like a book, yeah.
I want it to smell like paper. That's all I want.
Like Lingham.
Yeah. $80 for this. That's a good price. Even with the cool, look at that. Look how cool that looks.
It really does look cool.
I love translucent things. I'm a sucker.
All right, as I do this, I want you to say museum or not museum. Are we doing Carter Museum? It's so cool.
We have a couple of ETs from the card in the museum, but only because they were really cheap and we got like 8 of them. Andrew, I can't believe we've never talked about old books before. I'm obsessed with books in general, but I also collect specific book lines and book runs and book types and types of books. I'm really excited for Selena. You know what? While we're having a moment here, throw up that it's a toy show. Splash.
Oh, we're having a toy show.
Are we?
Yeah, the IATS Splash. We are having a toy show, May 25th, 2024. That is less than 2 weeks away. I'm starting
Oh my god, is it really?
to panic. It's 13 days away.
Okay, I'm starting to panic now.
I'm starting to panic. I have so many things I still have to do. We are going to have tons of amazing vendors, over 80 people. You can take the splash down. You can leave the words up for a minute, but the splash can go. Oh, sorry. The splash can go away so you can see my face. We have a ton of amazing vendors. Over 80 vendors are coming to the show, but specifically on topic to this conversation, specifically with Andrew, the Book Empress is going to be here, who is one of our VIPs. Leo is going to be bringing her amazing selection of vintage stuff. I love books. I just love books. I love books. That's all I got. That's all I got to say.
Vintage Ms. Pac-Man,
It's so cool.
1982 PVC, still on card. Somebody here loves Ms. Pac-Man. I want to say $18.
She still has her Toys R Us price tags on her, it looks like. How's her bubble?
Pac-Man was so big when I was in elementary
Everybody
school.
had Pac-Man fever. It was insane.
Like 80, 81, 4th, 5th, 6th grade-ish.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Do you remember the Pac-Man board game Mom made us on a box?
I wish I still had it. I think I have the Pac-Man board game up there, but it's nowhere near as cool as one Mom
Yeah,
made.
Mom's was. She made it never having seen the game and never having seen the board game of it.
Mom was really good at that kind of thing. Yeah, so we are super stoked about its toy show. listen, we're doing so many things to make ourselves stand out from any pretenders who may be also having a show the same day. We're going to have a scavenger hunt. We've got award-winning food truck. We're going to have a pet adoption. We're going to have a toy drive, a food drive.
Well, what are we not going to have?
I mean, do I have to say the
Rusty
obvious?
buckets.
We're not going to have any rusty buckets. If you're looking to get tetanus, our toy show is not the place to do it. I mean, listen, anything's possible.
I don't want to say, like, nobody's going to get tetanus at it. Well, maybe, but probably not.
No promises, but
we're not going to have any duck decoys here.
You're probably not going to get tetanus at our toy show.
You're going
Anders, that was not a challenge to bring a duck decoy.
That's not a challenge to bring anything
Should
rusty
we put
either.
one on our scavenger hunt? No, because that would just make
decoy?
any of that stuff will just make people go to a different show.
Yeah.
No. You're hospital banned from getting tetanus? No, we're not going to do any of that. Listen, I'm going to continue to announce our vendors and other cool things we have coming up during this week. We have so many cool vendors. We have so many awesome things happening. I'm so excited. It's
And there's going to be dogs.
Vintage, Gumby, and Pokey.
There's going to be so many dogs.
$12. That's vintage. That's like early 80s Gumby and Pokey Jesco mint on card.
12.
We have a couple of them loose in that last box of PVC I sorted.
PVCs are cool.
Does the PS2 have all the hookup cables?
Yes.
I thought
It's
I
all
thought I
there,
saw
baby.
them.
Doug, it's got everything you need.
Yeah,
It's got the AV.
Plug and play, ready to go.
So on one side it goes into the PlayStation. The other side is the red, yellow, white. It's got its power cord. It's got a third-party controller. It's good to go.
Old Dirty would like Gumby. He got in just a little sooner. I think we have a loose set of those in the PVC.
Do we?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, there's
I'm
always
gonna
Gumbies
clean
coming
them.
through, but they've been making them forever. This is like
Yeah, this
way
is
early.
special. Yeah.
And it's still on the card.
Andrew, if you're interested, we may have a loose set. I will find them and pull them aside for next time you come in if you want them. We'll figure it out. If you are interested. Oh, the Chipmunks! Is that the girl?
Yeah, there's two girls.
Ooh.
The Chipettes.
The Chipettes, right? You were always
Should I do them together?
on my mind.
Are there only 2 Chipettes or are there 3?
Wasn't there a Chipette for each chip?
I thought there was 3, but I don't
Is
know.
that the Get Along Gang?
Yeah. It's the whole. I think it's the whole
I
set.
think the Get Along. I think the Get Along gang need to be in the museum. You got to represent.
That's fair. We don't have any, so that's fair
You
enough.
got to
If that's a
represent.
complete
Until
set
we
of
come
Get Along
across
Gang.
them loose.
I loved the Get Along Gang as a kid.
I
I
know.
wasn't into Care Bears. I was into the Get Along Gang. I was a weird kid. Like, I didn't dislike Care Bears,
You got to represent.
but I wasn't into Care Bears. Not like I was into Get Along Gang. The official Ms. Pac-Man
The
collectible.
Can you pull
confirming,
that- can you
confirming
pull
the
the,
price on the PS2 of 80.
Yes, 80.
Yes, $80, Doug, on the PS2. I need to dust it, but it is internally clean.
I like my
and
boots.
everything's there.
Dusty.
Dusty.
It says Gumbitty because it's a bitty Gumby.
Yeah.
Aw.
How do I look these up?
You're a professional toy dealer. You know how to do it.
Do they have names?
Yeah, they're not on there.
Can you read them?
Jeanette and Eleanor.
Spell it.
Jean et E-T-T-E.
Jean with a J.
Yeah, Jean, like the name Jean.
J-E-A-N.
The female name Jean et Jeanette. She's a carded Chipmunks PVC figure.
Let me see.
Free special Alvin figure. We can get a special Alvin mail away.
Every now and then I get the wild
80
urge
from
to
1984.
do an ancient mail away and see
Yes, I smelled the
see
card.
what I get back.
And what's the other one's name?
Eleanor.
E-L-E.
A-N-O-R.
Yes.
E-L-E-A.
Yeah.
E-L-E-A-N-O-R, yes. Not really any smell to these cards. This one's a little sweet smelling. The other one's not.
Definitely not cigarette smell.
No. That's the main reason I smell things, because I want to make sure that they don't smell bad. But I also am hoping that they smell good. That's the plan.
Where the
Well, don't sniff
chipmunks.
Tucky. He hasn't had a bath yet. He still smells like dog.
C-H-I-P-M-U-N-K. Alright, listen. I'm going to do 15 each on these, or 25 for the pair. Does that make sense? 50, 30?
does.
Yeah, 15 each or 25 for the pair.
Jeanette.
Doug's gonna claim the PS2.
Thank you, Doug.
We're the Chipmunks. Doug, thank you. That is a good...
We've seen this guy before. That actual PVC, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, we totally have him. Oh, that is a sweet beast.
Thank
this
you,
thing.
Doug.
That is so cool.
I'm glad we don't have to ship it.
Congrats, Doug. It's very cool. I would have shipped it.
Selena's going to recognize all these.
Yeah, they're all from the. Yeah.
Because we've had them all loose PVC
Yeah.
before.
Oh, yeah.
We've never had carded PVC like
No,
this.
I've never seen carded. I never even saw them carded like
We
back in the day.
we did have we do still, I think, somewhere have a few ET PVCs carded. They came in the Star Wars collection that we got from Dr. Kornhaber.
Non-toxic color.
Indiana Jones, lots of ET, and tons of Star Wars high-end. What do we have here? Is it Bert and Ernie?
It's just Bert.
Oh.
We got Big
Let me see if I
Bird.
can get a year on this.
Big
Can you
Bird's
read
got
it?
what, a guitar? Yeah,
Just
Big,
by looking,
Big
I would
Bird's got
say
the
probably
guitar.
80. 85. Taratoy. Unpunched, this one.
Wow.
His bubble's a little smushed.
T-A-R-A?
Yeah.
Is Taratoy all one word?
No, 2 words. I'm surprised to see actual licensed stuff from Taratoy. So Taratoy was notorious, or famous, whatever you want to call it. They would always do the knockoff, like, space figure case.
Or like
Yeah.
colored
Or
teenage rangers.
Yeah, like...
Powerful
not-
teenagers.
But specifically, they would make the cases for figures. So
Yeah.
it would say, like,
Yeah.
Space Galaxy case.
Yeah.
Good for your Star Wars and other space figures.
Bert, $12.
He's got an accordion, I think.
Yeah. What year was that?
Because
It's
of course
very
it's
Bert-ish.
85.
85. Oh, an accordion is very Bert-like.
Did you say
Yeah.
15?
I said 12.
Cookie Monster's got... Is that a guitar or a banjo?
It's a guitar made out of cookies.
$12
or
for
banjo?
Cookie Monster.
Eric P. claiming Bert.
Thank you, Eric.
Bert, oh Bert.
Oh, Bird.
Eric following with Cookie.
Oh, bird. Eric P.
And Big Bird.
Big Bird's got a red guitar.
Now, his bubble's got a little crush. I'm going to do the same thing. $12.
C is
They're all still firmly on the card. You know, they're just not dead mint, but they're still cool and rare.
non-toxic color, so you can chew
And
them on.
Eric's gonna go for the hat trick with Big Bird.
My man. I'm going to tell you what. What was that? 12, 12, and 12?
Yeah, let's do
12, 12,
30.
12.
You got 30 for it all, since you got it all.
There
You
you
just
go.
saved $6 because you're a VIP, and that's how we treat our VIPs.
That's how we roll.
Lot it up on the fly.
Got a couple vintage Care Bears. With Bradley stickers. Oh, God, I love
Oh
Bradley's.
man, I love Bradley's.
I loved Bradley's. I want to go to a
Bradley's is
Bradley's
awesome.
right now.
Do they have any more in the world?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yes, so yesterday in the store, we listened to, specifically, it was music that would play in shops like Bradley's in the 80s. So
That
it's
sounds
just
cool.
like Muzak.
That sounds cool.
But it was so specific. Like, Muzak is Muzak, but this was
Yeah.
so specific to, like, that James Way, 1985.
I was just gonna say I can't think of Bradley's without thinking of James Way.
Bradley's James Way, and then later Value City.
It was a dry goods before that.
Yeah.
You might
You're
not be
handing
old,
me this.
Yeah, I want year and company.
Someone, oh,
you might not be old enough to remember dry goods the way I do.
no, not at all. They're Kenner.
Clover, another good one.
84. It
Clo-
actually says 82, 83, 84, which means 84.
Clover, another good one from that genre.
Clover. Was there a Clover in the short mall?
James Way.
There was a Clover somewhere, not like immediately nearby, but like I know I've been to one as a child,
Yeah.
but not frequently.
Dan said the stores are before his time.
Okay, child.
Every day is a beautiful day when you have a sunny outlook like me. I am the bear who helps you find the happy things that each day can bring you.
So I'm basically Funshine Bear.
Oh, totally. Lou Vancouver is what? Which bear is Lou Vancouver?
Lou Vancouver is
Leisure Suit Bear.
Go on. We just talked about Lou Vancouver earlier.
BDE Bear.
There you go.
No, he is not.
BBE, Big Bear Energy.
No, he doesn't have either. He doesn't have any of that. Don't listen to these people. This is ridiculous. All right, so we have Funshine.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a price on Funshine.
Funshine is awesome.
You can't put a price on
Yeah, it's unpunched, I
Funshine.
think.
It is unpunched. The card's a little dented.
Funshining is priceless.
Oh, it's the Cloud Keeper.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
him.
right. Sears was separate from the Shore Mall, and you had to go outside. You had to walk outside to get to it.
Rickles,
Rickles,
Pathmark.
Pathmark, Bob Kistling Sports Stores. I
Oh,
don't
Bob
think-
Kislin's was over there by the Bradleys that was offshore here.
I don't
Bob
remember-
Kislin's.
I don't remember the sports
Never
store,
heard
but
of
it's,
Over
Bob
by,
Kistling.
by
it's nothing I would
Morton's.
have gone into ever.
It's you know where I don't know what it is. It's a supermarket over there. It's a dead mall now, but
Is it across the street from the Shore Mall, but
Yeah.
up some?
yeah, Bob Kislin's
Yeah.
was back in there.
Okay.
Oh, that's where Crazy Eddie was.
Really?
Do you know exactly where the Crazy Eddie's was?
Yes.
Do you? You
Yeah.
gotta show me
I'll
because
show
I
you.
can't remember.
Crazy Eddie was on the far other side of it. Like, it almost looked like it was in the plaza next door. It
Ames,
would have felt
definitely
like it.
Ames. James Way and Ames were at one point. It was a James Way and an Ames, and then the Ames became Bradley's, I think.
Yeah, James
In
Way
the-
and
in the
Ames kind of
Hatton
always went together.
Cumberland Mall.
I
Nothing
wonder
like
if Ames
Spaceport.
came from James.
Spelled differently.
I'm trying to think of what else was in the.
So Doug, my dad worked at Crazy Eddie during the height. And the thing with Crazy Eddie at that time was like you could get stuff cheap because it not only did it fall off a truck, but it fell off a truck like 3 years ago. So it was never like the hot stuff.
It was always kind of warm.
But it was still like we got a VCR. We had a microwave that I swear to God would have still worked to this day if it wasn't so dirty and we decided to throw it away.
It could never have been cleaned again.
It could never have been cleaned again, but I swear it still would have been working probably perfectly.
Oh, absolutely.
Giving all of us cancer, no doubt, but
My mom had one microwave in her life.
yeah.
Like, she bought it when I was a teenager,
Yes.
and I'm not a teenager.
And we got it at Crazy Eddie when Dad
Yeah,
worked there.
that's how she got it.
Yeah.
Because Dad had an employee discount, and they were cheap anyway.
Cloudkeeper.
This
Listen,
is tough.
if-
I can't find
If
these.
When
you
Crazy-
can't find them,
when
are
Crazy
you on
Eddie-
Terapeak?
No,
You gotta get on Terapeak.
I don't have Terapeak.
When
You
Crazy
do have
Eddie went
Terapeak.
under...
Hal, nice to see you.
Hi, Hal. When Crazy
Oh,
Eddie
I'm
went...
surprised we didn't see you this weekend. I
You
hope everything's
You
okay.
absolutely have Terapeak. It's part of everybody who has an eBay account has Terapeak.
Well, how about
Anybody who
that?
sells.
That's interesting.
When Crazy Eddie went under, they just... You know how as stores get closer and closer to their date, they start selling the fixtures, and it
Yeah.
ends up just being like weird piles of broken clearance stock.
Yeah.
It was basically just a broken electronics junkyard during the last weekend before they
Go to
closed the
camera one.
doors.
We're gonna be a minute here, and
And,
we're gonna be boring on camera 2 here.
Oh, there
I
it is.
can't find the cameras all the
They're
time.
right there.
All right. Funshine Bear.
Now we're
as
ready.
soon as we go to camera 2.
Yep. 1984 PVC Funshine Bear. 16 bucks.
You said, no, 1620. You were counting like Selena. 10, 8.
I looked away. Would you rather have me lied?
No. Gen X had a VHS rewinder, which was the envy of the neighborhood.
They were so posh, those rewinders. My
Totally.
friend Don had one too.
At one point, we had one that was shaped like a car.
I vaguely remember that.
We got it at a yard sale, and
Yeah,
it
we
broke like
were
3
older.
times after we got it,
Yeah.
after we used it. So now can we talk about what we were going to talk about? But I don't remember what it was. What was I going to talk
I was
about?
talking about the Crazy Eddies right before it went down, like the day before the last day.
Yeah.
It was just basically a broken electronics junk pile. And there was one outlet in the middle of the room, and my friend Steven decided to go over. I went with him, and he spent literally 4 hours just basically trying to piece together enough junk parts to make a stereo. I was so bored that I wanted to sit down and cry just for something to do after like hour 3.5.
Okay, Cloudkeeper. What do we have on Cloudkeeper?
I got actually 15 on each. So 15 on Cloudkeeper,
All right.
15 on Funshine.
I mean, there's only so many different times you can watch a guy.
And if you want them both, I'll do 25.
Ooh, those are cute. There's
Yeah,
only
cute.
so many different times you can watch a guy walk back and forth plugging stuff in to see if it works, and then
Let me see one of them just so I can look at the back.
It's certainly not complete. There's a ton. But it's a good start.
There's 12. It's supposed to be 12. How many are there? Are there at least 6?
Yes, they're exactly 6.
All right. I think we should keep them. I love Get Along Gang.
the museum doesn't have them. It's required.
I was a Get Along Gang kid.
You were.
Like I didn't have the lunchbox, but I had like
You don't have a lunchbox of them now, do you?
I do now.
Did you
Yeah,
get one?
of course. I had some sort of raincoat
Were they PBS?
or a jacket. I don't think so. I don't think they were wholesome enough to be PBS.
Okay.
Bernie's here. Hello, Bernie.
Bernie.
What the heck are these?
Ah. Oh, dude.
Are these McDonald toys? No.
No, these are like, I gotta make sets of these. I have no idea
They're
what
in
the
a.
price I'm at.
They're in a not their original box. What's that a box of that they're in? Radar detector.
This is when we'll do another PVC round, I guess. But these are like sealed.
These are good though. These are applause. These probably came.
We gotta make sets out of them.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
probably came in a certain way. So this is for like maybe we should do a good PVC run. Oh, Triton looks.
Maybe we'll do next week. We'll do PVC next week because we're gonna be getting close to the toy
Well-
show. That we're gonna pull a bunch of stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I gotta get cracking. I don't have anything congruent for this.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
so
this
how
is
said they
a
were
bad
PBS?
actually.
I don't remember. Gen X is like, how are they not wholesome enough? I don't know what channel they were on.
I thought they were PBS.
Comment that is.
I'm afraid to even touch it.
Let me look that up real quick. What is that? Strawberry shortcake.
This is so Strawberry Land is all you need to type in. Strawberry Land and then her name.
Let me see it.
Strawberry land, all one word.
Ooh.
Yes. So these are
Strawberry
PVC.
Land
These are
miniatures.
strawberry shortcake PVCs.
Crepe, C-R-E-P-E.
CREPE. Yes. Suzette. SUZETTE.
That's
See what
funny
they
because
do.
that's where they lived in Tailspin in Cape Suzette.
What's really cool about these, not that you're gonna know this because they're all carded, is that they smell. Like this one is scented like crepes, which I guess is sort of like a pancake sort of smell, I would assume. Yes, I definitely just tried to smell it through the plastic and it didn't work. I love that. Eric said that his wife Belinda takes all our PVCs and puts them around the kitchen.
PVCs are great for that kind of
She's a
thing.
little yellowed.
I have them on the edges
It's
of my
alright.
bookshelves.
It's $30.
Okay. Listen, do you want to do this or do you want to save them for next week?
Does anybody want to see strawberry shortcake PVCs?
Probably kind of high end.
Some will be.
Just
Some
gonna-
that's 30.
Just to me that's high end.
As
To
for
me, it is for
PVC, yeah, but
PVC,
these are
yeah.
very sought after and expensive.
So this is Crepe Suzette. We've got $30 on her. Her bubble is a tiny bit yellowed. Her card is unpunched. Otherwise, she is beautiful.
These are Justin. Angel cake.
Angel cake. They used to call me that in high school.
Funny thing is, they called me that.
Finally, I get to do one.
Look at you. We needed that. They used to call me that in high school.
What? Like a list?
A T-shirt.
So I have a few of these in my personal collection, and they still smell. They're over there in the museum. It's a strawberry shortcake, and I think somebody yellow.
After Childhood Acquires or original?
Oh yeah, no. Well, I think after.
I don't remember whether
I
we
did
had
have
any
one or
escape.
two little ones, but I don't know where they ever would have gone. Bernie said that the snozberries smell like snozberries. They absolutely do.
A lot of
Angel
times,
cake. Pretty much a mint card, clear bubble, $30. Gorgeous.
a lot of
nice.
a lot of times we would get a little toy for budget reasons. You know, like that's how I ended up with the Return of the Jedi erasers.
Aw. Keith, we're thinking about you and your mom today. Mother's Day is
Aw.
tough. Mother's Day is tough for some people. You know, like people
For a lot of people.
like us who don't have moms anymore.
I don't like to think about it.
You know.
Yeah, I don't like to dwell.
But for those of you that still have your moms, do yourselves a favor. Give her a call. Or go make her dinner like Keith is doing. Keith, my best to you guys. That's a pretty big number on that post-it note.
Says 22. It has a ripped card. So.
These are like, I mean, do we really
I'm
want...
looking at asking Rose.
Are you kidding me? Loose? That's not loose.
Asking
Listen,
loose.
are we doing this right now?
I might
I
bail
mean,
out
we're
of this.
kind of doing this right now.
The card is ripped, but it still displays really well. Parties are very delightful.
Well, it's 30 loose.
Is that the same one? It doesn't look
Let
like
me
the same
see.
one. That's not the same one.
Behind the scenes at Farpoint, this is how we do.
You need me for this because there's a lot of really small details. Let's see what the dog is doing because we're being boring.
Oh, look at his little snout.
He's so
Puppy.
perfect. Why is he so perfect?
He just is.
So I've got to say honestly, I know there's a glare on the stuff that's here on the roundabout, but the color, our
The
weight
color
balance
pops,
is
yeah.
absolutely perfect since we put these
The
new lights
color
in.
pops.
Is that the same one that they're asking 100?
Yes.
All right, here's the issue.
Yeah.
That's the only one up.
Yeah. That loose one is the only one up.
Yep.
And ours is not loose.
No, it's got a rip in the card.
It does have a rip. It still displays really well. What are they sold for?
Penelope, when you're looking for
You
your
gotta look up Terra Peak. This stuff is too high end. We should.
All right, we're gonna bail
We
on
should.
this then.
I would bail on
when
the.
you're frantically looking for your phone, it's back here.
Thank you. I mean, if there's some of them that aren't like crazy high end, but like that's gotta like.
This collection of strawberry shortcake PVC minis.
I'm gonna tell you why this one is hot, because it's later in the line. She's based on a figure that's from later in the line. How? I don't. There's a lot here. Are we? What are we doing here?
I'm getting to some other stuff.
Okay.
I'm moving this stuff because.
All right, fair. I just don't want to bore out the folks at home. So yeah, what? All right, listen, this is
We're
all
just-
you, man.
We're just nattering on about puppy and dog treats.
We did a lot of work back here in the museum this week.
We did.
We did. Mostly Justin, he did most of it. We've had intermittent, so after the fire/electrical problem that we had back in 2020, we still had, there were two outlets back here that were just sort of like problems, even though they got,
What's him's name?
I think I have one of them over there. That's Purple Pine. We had two outlets that were still just like intermittent problems, despite having already been looked at, fixed, repaired, etc., etc. And we thought it might be because we needed a new roof. Maybe there was a leak, and maybe there was something going on with the short. We waited until after we got the new roof. to check them again, and they seemed fine. So we're all excited. We plug everything in. Everything's lit up. Everything looks great. The other day we go to flip the switch, dead. Justin commiserates with his electrician friend who gives him one good piece of advice. Check this, see if it works. It did, so we ended up being able to fix everything just because of one outlet being replaced by my husband, the electrician here. So everybody give Justin a little baby round of applause for his golf clap.
Journeyman apprenticeship.
For his journeyman apprenticeship in electricianness. What that means, though, is that all of the museum is now lit. Except right here, we still need one more outlet to come up from underneath the floor for these 3 Detolfs here. But we've got 2 Detolfs back here that are lit. All of the 5 cases on either side are lit. My pony case is lit, which is a big deal because it literally
great lit.
It's beautiful. It literally was lit for 3 days and then died again. It's everything's lit and great.
With all the colors of the different ponies, it looks
beautiful.
It just looks fabulous.
It's like a candy
It draws
shop.
the eye
It's so nice.
immediately.
And my personal favorite thing, we got a new light fixture to hang. Yes, a light bar to hang above the bar. And we finally hung it after, how long have we been reopened since the fire? 3 or 4 years. It finally got hung. It's gorgeous. We're all beautifully well lit now again. Yeah, we're just things are coming together for the show. What show?
Gen X wants to know how you acquire all this cool nostalgic carded stuff and then just turn around and sell it.
So
how do you handle it?
That's why we have a
emotionally?
museum.
Specifically he said, how do you emotionally do it?
That's what I said. It's hard to keep.
It's
not
hard.
To keep everything.
Considering that literally this week I was accused of only being in this for the money, it's incredibly difficult for me personally as a nostalgic person, as a hoarder of things, as a protector of things. Oh, are those all loose ones?
Yep.
Oh, let me have them. The loose ones. I want to smell them, all of them. Hand them over. Some of them have got to smell. I need my fix. Great. Give me this. Okay.
This was a claim sale. I'm not sure where you
oh
left the
God,
rails.
they smell and oh my God, they smell like,
great.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Great, my sister's over here helping keep me safe.
Sorry, whatever I was saying, I'm done.
Do we need to do an intervention for you?
Oh my God, give me them all. They all smell great.
I almost said, do I have to call Mom?
So listen,
plastic crack. Yes,
to be serious, to be totally serious.
That's what he said. Literal plastic.
We
crack.
have to individually bag these as soon as possible because they will eventually get muddled and they'll all smell either the same.
I wanted to put them in the museum.
They'll all, really?
You want the little? You want the little bag?
If I can make all my money back on the carded stuff, that's probably a good museum collection.
At least bag them up for the time being until
amazing.
Bag them for the time being until it's decided.
I want the tiny bags. We should have really small bags.
I'm looking for them.
We'll decide, but let me bag them up first. There are 2 in the museum currently. They're not in any kind of way.
You can bag them while you're making up your mind.
What was I even talking about?
I don't even know. I don't even.
I lost all.
I derailed with you. She lost her mind. It happens.
How do we oversell anything?
Clearly, it's difficult if you can see from this.
So Justin makes fun of me, and he's said this about me a long time. I collect collections. That's some of them. They're tiny.
I was going to say, I see a few tiny ones in here. 1 collection, 2 collection.
3 collection hoard.
I collect collections, and I'll concede to that. I do collect collections. I have certain things that I'm more after than other things, but
these are possibly tiny too.
They are incredibly tiny. That's exactly.
Don't throw it.
I love what we do. I love the stuff, and I love the museum. I love,
There are a lot of people that do what we do that might as well, and listen, no fault to them. It's a job, and that's totally cool. They could be selling shampoo or socks, and it's not a thing. If I just wanted to sell socks, I would go get a real job and not worry. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to say that this is a bad job or something that isn't good to do, but it's very stressful working for yourself, particularly in an industry that's not steady. Like, we don't own a grocery store. We don't own a bank. You know what I mean? We run a toy store, and toys are not required for normal people. They are for me. They're not a requirement of life.
Did you see the funny look I gave you when you said you're not required?
For normal people, not for me.
Right, sorry.
They're not, especially when economies get bad and gas is almost $5 a gallon, the first thing that goes are the fun things, and we are literally nothing but fun things. So it can be a stressful endeavor. I am certainly not in this for the money. Despite, again, having been accused of that this week, which might be the funniest thing anyone's ever said to me. More PVCs. I'm just gonna take a few minutes here to sniff these. You can talk to the cast and crew at home. I just need to smell these.
So I guess next week, these are all cool Disney ones. Next week we're gonna do a I guess a PVC
PVC round.
because we'll get ready for that. This is all
See, they've been sitting in this box together so long, they all kind of smell the same now.
yeah, it's still a good smell though.
It is. And it's a very specific smell. Nothing else in the 80s ever smelled like this. So these PVCs, they don't smell the same as the big dolls. They have their own. Now, it might be the same scent, but it's just like absorbed by the plastic differently. I'm not sure, but they just have their own smell.
Is it a vintage Disney bag?
Is it? If that's a vintage
I don't
Disney
know.
bag, that's gotta be money.
I doubt it.
Together at Disney, the world's greatest resort.
I think it's a vintage.
1986. This
That's
is
pretty
this is
vintage.
money. There's money. Look it up. I guarantee this is money.
What's this say? Bingo 1000.
A
Tucker,
dingo
get out
is
of
a
there. I
Disney?
already had to pull you out once. Get it. Tucker. Tucker.
This is cool.
Hold on. I got dog problems. Come on, Tuck.
Bernie would call a hotline, but I wouldn't know what to tell him about smelling toys. What is Tucker doing? What is his deal?
He's climbing on things he has no business climbing on. He has no business climbing it, period. He's a chihuahua. I don't know what he wants.
I'm not sure what this one's supposed to smell like. I think that's Cookie Bear?
Anybody interested in some modern G.I. Joes? Should I even bother?
I love these.
God, this dog needs a bath.
I definitely had one of these as a kid.
I'll put them in the VIP group. I don't feel like going through this right now.
I absolutely I had this one.
That one looks very familiar.
And the smell.
That one looks very,
the
very
smell
familiar.
is, it's just, you
Well,
can't.
if you had it, it means
Al
you
said
still
yes,
have
but I'm not sure what the question was. Probably the G.I. Joe question.
G.I. Joes. I'll put them in a VIP group, Hal.
I'm literally gassing
I don't feel like
myself.
taking pictures right now. I mean, looking up prices and trying to complete.
Oh, we want to do VIP trivia.
We do. We have a couple things
Al
to give
said your
away.
Disney bag is selling for $15 to $20.
Wow.
Told ya.
My dog is
Is this
vaguely
living?
sticky.
Yeah, they all kind of smell the same. I'm gonna individually bag them for now, just to make myself feel better, because it's really just giving me an excuse
Sure.
to smell each one.
This
You
is
want
how
to do some
adults play
VIP
with their
trivia real
toys.
quick?
Yeah, let's do VIP trivia.
All right, you keep bagging those.
Yeah.
You show them what we got to give away.
Okay. So, in case you guys aren't aware, yes, I love that. I love that. I love the spinny stuff. I love it.
Let's do a little bit of VIP trivia.
So, if you're not a VIP, you are really missing out. You're missing out on the camaraderie of the VIP group. Selena, put that spinny logo about the VIP group and then slam the link in there. You're missing a fantastic group of wonderful people that are interacting with each other in a way, an awesome communal way. That's all I can say about it.
Sit.
You're missing out on, if you're at a $25 tier, you're missing out on free stuff every month, literally. You're missing out on free shipping. You're missing out on 10% off in store. You are missing out on
VIP Sundays?
VIP Sundays where you get to come behind the chain and hang out
in the museum.
here in the museum, which is normally off limits. We try to make it open to the public.
Visits
I'm going to
with
use
Tucker.
Jazz hands on that. It's usually full of stuff because we're getting ready for the show every week. But we let VIPs back behind the chain.
First dibs on tons of stuff. Like, I've been
Tucky
selling
Bucks.
tons of G.I. Joes in
Oh,
there.
first dibs is I didn't even mention that. It's like the most important thing.
They have better access than I do.
Tucky Bucks we do once a month where you can win 25 Farpoint dollars. And we invented this new thing where there's VIP trivia. This week we're going to give away. Do we want to give them the choice of what they want or just do them one at a time? Because there's 3.
One at a time.
Tucky's ears twitched when you said Tucky Bucks.
We've got some, this is old school. We've got some old, retired, super retired Farpoint swag
Wow,
here.
super retired.
These are from our Attack on Cobra Island Kickstarter. I Autobot New Jersey with our logo, our old logo.
Epic
It's the
diorama.
2-part logo on the bottom there.
Oh, yeah.
And it also has the pin attached. This one is a size large. So this will be our first VIP giveaway right
We'll
here.
also throw in a Farpoint sticker. We have a couple of round stickers.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Nice
I
one.
love them.
Good idea. So just to give you guys a heads up on how this VIP trivia works, if you're not a VIP, I mean, you can go ahead and answer, I guess, but you're not going to win anything.
Pat, yes, back issue Farpoint swag.
Do us a favor because we are doing 3 right now. Once you've won once, do us a favor and let other folks win and abscond yourself. Abscond? Abstain? What's the word I'm looking for? Recuse yourself,
Yes,
perhaps.
recuse.
As much as I love my VIPs, I want to give away 3 things to 3 VIPs, not 3 things to 1 person. As much as I love you guys. So first things first, we've got this large I Autobot New Jersey and a pin and a sticker. old school retired piece of swag.
All right. Get ready. Get up to your computers.
Again,
Crack your knuckles.
VIPs
get up to
only.
the computers.
VIPs only.
If you're not a VIP, you can answer. It just means a VIP can take your answer and use it.
Watch the thing and help
I
us
don't
on the
want.
list.
I don't care about the last name on this, and spelling isn't important as long as you're close. I need to know what you're talking about. What was the name of the bartender on the Love Boat? What was his name? I don't care about the last name. Last name, cool. You get a little bonus kudos if you can type that in there fast enough. I wouldn't bother. I would just throw the first
God, I
name
know
in.
this. I know first and last. Let me
I
see.
think I do too.
Yep.
Pretty sure I do too.
So, you know.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Why are you arguing?
Because I read the answer.
This is VIP trivia.
Yeah. Oh! That's right. Damn it.
Well, now you're making
Doug?
me. Can you hand me my phone, Selena? Because now I'm
Yes,
thinking.
yes, I can.
I love that Justin makes me question my life.
The right answer was said.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
we're trying not to highlight that. Come on, Tuck.
You're
Come on,
terrible.
Tuck, move
You're
over.
literally the worst.
Tuck, move.
So Pat said Sean Diddy Combs.
That's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
That is funny, but
That
not
is
right.
funny. All right, Selena. The correct answer has now been stated.
I can ring the bell.
You can ring the bell, but now Justin's making me second guess myself because he seems to know more about things than I do.
That happens.
Does it?
Yeah, it
Does
does
it
happen.
happen? In the meantime, go on to the next question, please.
I thought you checked yourself even on the card. I mean, the card said Isaac Washington.
The card has the right answer.
Yeah.
That was never the contention.
Well, she made it sound like it was a convention. The contention was,
okay. I got you.
unfortunately...
Can you continue? Can you just continue forward,
Yeah.
please?
All right. So while we're sorting out the first one, we were gonna roll the next one.
Here, do this one next.
All right. This is another diorama shirt.
Oh, that's cute. I love that.
You should see
That
our
one's
Castle
my
Grayskull.
favorite.
I still have.
And it's still the old logo. Do you see how Farpoint is separated into
Yeah, it
two
has
words?
a star there. This is a medium. So doubtful any of our large friends are going to fit into this.
Oh, stop.
But this is when we built Castle Grayskull. Masters Universe Classics. What a freaking diorama this was. So this, you'll get this and another Farpoint sticker we'll throw in here. I forget who VIPs are and who aren't, so Penelope should probably...
If you would just listen to me when I tell you.
We
instead
told
of-
you the answer was wrong.
I didn't tell you the answer was wrong. I said no.
Okay. Well, elaborate. You're allowed to
I was gonna
elaborate.
say be.
I'm
be
trying
slightly
not
more
to
clear.
draw attention to things.
You're allowed to be clear, though.
All right, so okay.
It's not
Blame it
mean.
on me. It's fine.
It's not
Just
mean.
continue. Just continue. Just go on with your
I'm
bad
trying
self.
to read this.
Pick out an answer. Pick out a question. I'm still high. I'm literally high on these. Oh my god, they smell
These are
so
way
good.
too many words. Too many words here.
They smell so good. Alright. Selena's furiously typing. Selena, what are you furiously typing?
I'm entertaining the troops while you
All
guys
right, I
sit
love
there.
this. This is a tough one. Unless you saw the documentary. All right, you're going to win the medium I built Castle Grayskull shirt and a Farpoint sticker. Everyone knows that George Michael was in the chart-topping pop music duo Wham. But who was the other guy?
You looking for first and last name?
Yeah, give me the first and last name.
That's a good one.
Honestly, I'll do with just the first name.
No.
No?
That's not fair.
Really?
No.
All
way.
right, first and last
It's
name.
gotta be first and last. That's
Wow,
a tough one.
it's a tough one. The people might not know this.
I think
Listen,
I
take
know.
your time and Google it. There's probably not a lot of.
I think
That's a
I
tough
know.
one.
I'm pretty sure I know.
I wouldn't have remembered the last name unless I had seen that documentary.
Hal's submitting. Well, you.
Those are both wrong. You're both VIPs, but it's both wrong. We just watched a documentary about this, and it was
I just want to
fantastic.
confirm that Hal won round one.
Okay. Congratulations, Hal.
That was a large shirt, right?
Yes.
Large and a pin
sticker.
Who designed these shirts?
and a sticker.
George Costanza.
Close.
Who
Ernest
designed
Scott.
these shirts? That's old partners designed these shirts. I didn't
guess
design
so,
these
yeah.
shirts.
I don't remember.
Well, I mean, we came up with the concept of the shirts,
Yeah.
but someone else actually did the design. And then House of
Oh, well,
Print.
yeah, with House of
House
Print
of
did
Print
design.
did
We
them
just told
too.
them what we wanted, yeah.
Pin and sticker.
Stan
that was Hal.
Wookie, no.
God, no one knows this poor man's name.
It's tough. Google it. If you want the shirt,
You can literally
Google
Google it in this amount of time.
Google it.
No one's gotten it yet?
Medium shirt might be a tough.
It is.
Tough
A medium
draw.
shirt is a tough give.
Nobody wants a medium shirt. You can turn into a pillow.
You can give it to your kids.
Selena.
That's it. Ring that bell, Veronica.
Veronica. Thank you, V. Well, this diorama
that.
was award winning.
It was
This diorama won us a Diamond
Best in
Diamond
Industry
Comics Best in
window
Industry
display
window
award.
display.
That was the Grayskull.
We still
right?
have the castle.
Grayskull shirt. I love that.
I was gonna say, have they not all been?
All right, and one last one, right?
Huh?
One last one.
Sorry, I'm just sniffing away here. Yes, this is another Autobot shirt, and it's also a large, but there's no pin. You don't get a fancy pin.
I can't believe I just pulled this one out.
One more Autobot shirt,
I Autobot New Jersey. What size?
large, another large.
Still
No
put a
pin, but you
sticker
get a
in?
sticker. We'll still get you a sticker.
I can't forget the stickers. I'm gonna forget the stickers. Thank you,
The
Google.
only reason I'm reading this one is because I pulled it out.
Uh-oh, here we go.
According
Oh no.
to the end of every G.I. Joe episode,
Oh god.
Oh, buddy.
what is half the battle?
Oh, come on.
Violence.
No, that's the other half.
According
I'm literally burning.
According
literally burning my throat.
to the end of every G.I. Joe episode,
How
what
is no one answering this?
is half
I was
the
gonna
battle?
say,
We got a little bit of a lag.
I like taking everything I have not to blurt it out. Okay, we got a little run
So I'll
of
let you know.
answers. I don't know.
There you go. Alex got it.
First
All right,
VIP to answer.
First VIP to answer. My head writer room
Right.
is what size shirt is that?
Large.
I want. Okay, he can fit. He can squeeze into a large shirt. He's got the build for it.
Squeeze?
It'll fit him good.
It might be big on him.
No, he's
I
big
don't know.
dude.
He's got a big, yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
What's this? He's got a biggie, yeah?
That
big
time
on
when
his
Farpoint got
chest.
creepy.
Congratulations, Alex. Taxes. Taxes. Even Larry Hama didn't know the answer to this. The first time we hung out
my
with
God.
Larry,
Knowledge
he
is
was
a
like,
portion of the fight.
oh, you know, I never paid attention to that cartoon. We're in the car with him, like driving somewhere, and he's like, what was it again? Knowledge is a portion of the fight or something.
He was so, listen, I love Larry. I love Larry. He was definitely faking it.
Throwing
There is
shade.
no way that he didn't know that
Knowing is half the
half
battle.
battle.
He didn't write the line. He's probably had to sign that on things.
Knowledge is a
You know,
portion
people would come
of
up to
the
me
fight.
and ask me to write this thing on a comic book, and it was like,
No, I don't know
knowledge is
why.
a
And I
portion
don't-
of the fight.
And I don't know why. Yeah.
He literally said that.
I love doing VIP giveaway.
I love Larry. I think that we should have
You
Larry
haven't had Larry
for an
down.
event.
You haven't had Larry down in years.
We have not
should.
had him down since we moved to this location. And he would love this location more than he ever loved them all. So
Yeah.
we've got to have him down here.
I know you haven't had him down since pandemic. I didn't realize it had been that long.
The last time we had him was the last Free Comic Book Day, 2015.
Well, it's a
16?
toy. It's too short notice for it's a toy show now, but
Yeah.
you can start booking for next year.
I don't know if the toy show should have like big name guests like him. Like I like it as more of like a
Him
intimate
centric.
thing.
Okay.
God, these smell so good. Are you still reading trivia even though I don't have anything else to give away?
Yeah.
All right, I think we're being boring now.
Are we
Pretty
boring?
sure.
I'm sorry.
Are we being boring?
Pretty sure.
We're being
Well,
boring.
folks, I guess that's it.
Oh wait, we didn't even talk about. We had a whole segment we were gonna do.
Oh, let's do a segment, and then maybe I'll sell some more things.
We were gonna do
You should
life.
sell some more things.
We were gonna do Life, Liberty, and Pursuit of Plastic and talk about what we did yesterday.
What did we do yesterday?
Why?
Life, Liberty, Pursuit of Plastic.
Why?
And now, here's where we talk about ourselves.
Because we don't do that enough. We don't do that enough.
Yesterday,
Oh, I'm gassing
yesterday,
myself.
20 years ago yesterday, I heard Penelope make that sound for the first time.
When I saw you for the first time, I just
Yes.
puked.
Wow. We met 20 years ago yesterday.
It was 20 years ago yesterday.
Sergeant Pepper taught the band to play.
I met my husband.
We weren't married then.
No.
Well, you didn't meet your husband. You just met some dude.
Well, he wasn't my husband yet, but he would be.
Well,
How long after you met him was the tattoo show that you introduced him to me at?
I don't know. I don't know specifically. And I tried to Google the 2004 Draw on the Wild Card tattoo show date, and I couldn't find it anywhere on the internet.
That would be the date I met you.
I have no idea.
It's okay. We played our Solace show that night.
I
so-
couldn't find that either. Solace of Cocktails. I couldn't find any record of it anywhere on the internet.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, so it's weird.
So it
this
didn't happen.
month,
I don't really know you then.
It's not really an anniversary. See,
yeah,
this is the weird thing.
It is, but it's not.
It's
so,
big deal because it's 20 years,
yeah,
but
May
our
and
dating
June.
anniversary is June 24th.
Yeah. So between May and June, we have a lot of anniversaries. We got married May 1st, and then we started dating on June 24th. And like in between, there's just lots of things.
Different year.
But
But the
this
fact that it's the 20 is
this
a big
year's
deal.
a big deal because it's 20 years. So I have no.
I was like
clue.
13 years old.
So there's a cute picture of us in front of the place where we met that we took yesterday.
Oh, did you put that up there?
Yeah, let's
I'm
put it
looking
up.
for it.
There's no 20-year-old picture.
Is that
of
News
us in
One?
front of
News
us.
One, yeah. That's us yesterday
In front of
in
the
front of the
deli?
derelict deli that
It
is
wasn't
no
a
longer
deli.
there.
It was not a deli when
not
I
a
was
deli.
working there.
You ready for 2 and 3?
And there's also a comparison shot of what it used to look like and what it looks like now.
Oh.
Yeah, put it up. I did this because it's stupid. That's what the building looked like when we met, and that's what it looks like now. Yes, you can see the building next door got.
I used to
knocked
park my
down.
motorcycle inside
the
there.
building. Yeah, you can take them off, Selena. They're not that.
That was a very
interesting.
debauched building.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat a sandwich from the deli.
Should we? Maybe that's why it's no longer a deli. Maybe
When she met me, I was selling toys.
but not this kind of toys.
The other kind of toys.
I went there.
Yeah.
I went there more than once to tourist the collections and
They
visit,
had these-
and visit with you.
So they had impulse items at the register, and one of them were these lollipops shaped like a certain body part. They were very popular with
All
customers.
right, we don't have to talk about that anymore.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
is
it
your
was not-
go-to deli sandwich?
Nothing there.
Nothing. Nothing from where we met.
The red bandana, they called it.
That is not what anybody called it. Ryan Gosling, thank you very much. I never forget a fist. Anyway, yeah, 20 years ago we met, and the day we met, he threatened to marry me. The day we met, the day,
I don't
the
think that
hour.
was a threat. I think that was a promise.
It was a little bit of both. And 20 years later, we are married, and we are running. I don't want to say a successful business, but it is a successful business.
And we're selling toys.
Tell you what, it made it
And
through
we're-
the
and
pandemic.
we are
And those
still-
kind of toys too.
Yeah, and
It
we've
made it
come
through the
full circle.
pandemic, and your bills are paid. That's success in my eyes.
I don't
Well,
know if the bills are
the
paid.
second one's nebulous.
Nobody's buying anything.
Stop!
I'm
We
just
sold so
kidding.
much stuff
There's
today.
no people
Are you kidding me?
banging on the
Just
door
kidding.
demanding money.
I
Listen,
can't
y'all.
stop smelling.
Less than 2 weeks away from the biggest toy event in, I want to say, specifically a
tri-state
toy
area.
event.
In the
Around.
tri-state area. I'm gonna say it. Tri-state area.
There are many imitators. Nobody ever did a free show before Frank started doing a free show. Now there's one
And I want
10 miles away on the same
I want
day,
to stress this.
which is ridiculous.
I want to stress this, and I know it maybe doesn't matter to most people, but it matters to me. It's a toy show. Was Frank's baby. He birthed it. He molded it, and he gave it to us because he trusted us to inherit that legacy.
He brought it here when he
to
partnered
treat
with
it
us,
right.
and,
Yeah.
and then left it in our capable hands.
Yes,
To continue it as he
precise.
envisioned
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
And that's and Frank will tell you to this day, the show here is Frank's. It's a toy show.
Yes.
So anyway, people are convoluting the fact that Frank has a booth somewhere else and that they have a show that is Frank's show. It's not,
It's not Frank.
and he will tell you it's not.
Frank has nothing to do with the show other
He has a
than
booth there. He will
he's a
walk
booth.
around hugging people. He will have a great day. It is not Frank's show, and people who are saying that it's Frank's show are wrong.
Listen, maybe they're not maliciously wrong, but they're wrong.
I
They're
think
still
people are
wrong.
trying to start trouble.
I
Speaking
think
of
people are
starting
definitely
trouble,
trying to start
we
trouble.
made a little meme.
Are you gonna put it up again?
Yeah,
No, he's gonna make me do it.
I like this
This
meme.
got us in so much shit this week.
Well, it's helping us call
Putting it up on
haters.
Bartertown. didn't
What
get
happened is
us in
it's
shit.
letting us know who's like,
Fake friends.
yeah, or like here, like hoping that we fail. Listen, I'm sorry. It's funny.
It is freaking hilarious.
It's
I'm
dead
sorry.
And it's not talking about anybody
funny.
specific. It's just their toy
It just
show.
says their
There's
toy
a lot of
show.
toy shows
It could
around.
be anybody's toy show.
I love that picture of Rob Schneider. Somebody said
Somebody
I prefer
literally
Rob
said,
Schneider,
Somebody literally said they preferred Rob Schneider.
and you know what? Good for
More
you.
power to you. And listen,
To each
I'm
their
not.
own.
This is important for me to say. I am not crapping on anybody. I'm not crapping on anybody's business. I'm not crapping on people who sell duck decoys and washboards.
I will crap on somebody when I specifically message them and say, "Hey, man, don't have your show on the same day as us."
You keep saying that. No one is obliged to do what anybody asks
No,
them
but that's
to
like,
do.
but etiquette.
The etiquette is for
is
shit.
if somebody texted me and said they already posted their show,
I would never, ever in a million years schedule a show deliberately for the same day as someone else
deliberately.
just because, well, it's great for us because the traffic is good.
Traffic's good for us. We don't need.
Yeah.
So the excuse
God,
was,
this smells so
I'm
good.
getting into it now.
You are getting into it. I can't believe it.
Don't
What's
got
funny
into
is
it.
like the excuse was like it's so cool that it's two places. People come from out of state. People come from out of state to hear anyway. And they don't know there's two shows.
Every
The
weekend
problem is they're
people
coming from out of
come from
state and maybe passing there and saying what's going on there. So they're getting lucky that we have so many people to come here.
It's true.
And if it's such a big deal to you that it's a 2 day show and everything, how come it's not on any of your marketing or on your
Bernie,
thing?
I
Anywhere. They don't mention it anywhere.
They don't. Bernie, it's not easy to feel that it's a positive thing when the most important thing that it's doing is it's splitting people's money.
Yeah.
And it's splitting vendors. The vendors that are vending both they have to choose 2 events on one day. Those vendors have to choose between the 2 events when they could have done both. If
they could have done both a week apart, a month apart,
2 months apart, however many, wherever, whatever.
So the thing is, people will come with money if they know there's 2 shows.
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, I'm not going to spend all my money here because I want to go see what's going on at your show. So that hurts the
It's
vendors
hurting the
at either
vendors.
show. It's stupid.
Each place
I
could
will
have
admit that it's stupid.
each place could have
Yeah.
helped promote
It's
each other's show
selfish.
too.
It's more selfish
I actually
than it's
told
stupid.
the D-bag up there that I would help
Lay it out.
promote
Lay it out.
his show if he did it a different day.
Well, see,
and that's a big deal.
The problem is
Because we have a following. They have 12 people.
It's not 12. They have over 1,000.
Oh, great.
Listen,
We have over 10,000.
your point is lost when you use hyperbole like that.
Okay.
The true facts. We have a larger reach. The true facts. Leeching that reach. They feel that having it on the same day is a better way to leech on our reach
It is.
than for us to promote.
You know why they have
shows.
the 1,000 followers they have? Because for 3 years, we have let them at first, and then they have been leeching our reach. We created our own monster by being nice.
We did, and it's the second fucking
I'm done
time we've
being
done
nice.
this.
I'm done being nice.
You think it's time to not be nice, yeah.
How do you tell this guy?
Teresa's watching. It shouldn't. And Teresa, you're totally right.
It shouldn't be.
There
We
is
should be all
room-
lifting each other up, but not on the same day.
There are so many shops in South Jersey specifically that do what we do. There's enough for all of us. And it's so silly.
We should all do a free toy show once a month, and we will help promote everyone's on a different month, just not on the same day.
Yeah.
People in other stores wouldn't have it. Scott wouldn't have his on the same day as us.
Scott would never in a million years.
No, his show's great. We help promote his. We
I
will
love
plug
Scott's
his show.
show.
We go right.
Raiders
exactly.
of the Lost Toys.
Their shows are great.
Fantastic.
They would never book it on the same day as us.
because
They have etiquette.
Because they're just not assholes.
Right. So
And because they also realize
if for some
it's better
reason
for
you
everybody.
think we're wrong, go away. That's all I can say.
If you think I'm only in this for the money, you can go fuck yourself.
I am in it to pay my bills, but
if that's what you mean by that, I guess. But like,
well, how dare you be in it to pay your bills?
you know what? That's like saying that a professional football player doesn't love football and he's only in it for the money. Does that guy love football more than anybody else? Or
Yeah.
does he not like football and he's only doing it
He's
for the
all
money?
football. So anyway,
It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm glad
what else we got going
Why
on?
are we talking about this again? We said we weren't going to, and you made her put the meme back up. I gotta sniff some more of these to make myself feel better.
So
Listen, we're gonna have a phenomenal day.
no doubt.
It would be nice for the vendors.
Speaking of, we are doing something we've never done before.
Never.
VIPs
Yes.
are
Oh.
getting early bird.
Yes.
So the show starts at 9.
Yes.
VIPs can come at 8.
We have
We're gonna
never,
give you lanyards.
Yep. We've never done early bird before. We've always said no early birds, but jerk offs have snuck in and sniped collections that were meant for me specifically, which I'm gonna continue mentioning forever.
But she's not bitter.
He first of all he ripped the guy off. He only gave him $800, which is insanity.
Bernie, it's hard to. I take things personally, man. Especially with my business, we work so hard at doing this,
And that's another thing.
and we've never purposefully crapped on anyone or you know we're first to do anything rotten.
We spent a long time on the high road.
We are high road almost always.
To a default.
For years we had partners that things didn't work out. We were
Yeah.
always high road with that. It took a lot to get me to not be high road with this. Last year they did the same thing. You didn't hear this last year.
No.
We were just like, all right, well next year we'll announce 2 months early, and they'll have no way they're gonna announce the same day as us if we do it that. Well, they did. So it's been a long progress of this.
It's hurtful when you've worked so hard to do something and someone comes in and just tries to snipe it. I mean, should I talk about the fact that our Google tried to get hacked 17 times
We
this
don't need to
week?
get into everything.
Probably really shouldn't.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's
They don't have Motley Crue, but
Yeah,
they do
I
have.
can't
They did have a food truck past couple years that we did give them that was
Oh,
here
yeah.
with us before Motley Crue.
that we
was.
hooked them up with.
None of that gets said. So
None of these smell.
VIPs. Well, they're not. They're not
But
strawberry shortcake.
all PVCs should smell.
No, they don't get cooked with anything.
They should smell.
So early bird VIPs get to come here an hour early.
Yes, VIPs
We're having a
will get
scavenger
lanyards,
hunt.
We're having a scavenger hunt.
There's going to be a freaking puppy adoption thing going on here.
I'm excited about
Are you
puppies.
kidding me?
Yeah.
We're going to have Motley Crue. You can combine the two things. You can buy pork sandwiches for the puppies if you want.
Hal made a great point. That's exactly the point we're trying to make. Trying to help people out, trying to help them get a foot in the door, and then to get stabbed in the back is
True.
just really shitty.
I'm not going to... That's it. This week, it's the last thing I'm going to say about it. I'll say more next week.
I was going to say he's not going to not... Yeah. He's not going to not talk
Cheesecake Nerd's going to be here.
about it. Everybody.
We're going to have over 80 vendors, almost all toy, comic, collectible, video game.
Listen, everything is going to be pop culture.
Oh yeah, but then we're gonna have Flamin' Flaggin' with the candles. Some of our old.
So we are very particular about crafters and what crafters we allow in the show.
Yeah.
They have to be, first of all, pop culture related stuff. So we're gonna have Idle Hands by Mel again this year, who always has a fantastic array of really cool handmade crocheted stuff. We have a cross stitch lady coming for the first time this year because her stuff blew me away. And I made room for her.
We got the crystal bus.
We have the crystal bus coming because she's got the crystal. She's first of all she has like branded pop culture
All kinds of
tarot
stuff.
cards,
Yep.
crystals and stuff like that, like Pikachu's and whatnot.
Flamin' Flaggin' candle.
And Flamin' Flaggin' Charlie at Flamin' Flaggin', who we partnered with last year with our own exclusive line of Farpoint scented candles.
Yep.
She will be
a lot of previous Bartertown sponsors. Hal will be here.
Miss Rivy's Racks will be here.
Rivy's Racks will
Another
be here.
fantastic crafter who crosses the craft and the pop culture perfectly.
Oh, speaking of which, I got something to hang from her. She got some amazing.
We
stuff.
have listen. The show is going to be phenomenal.
So excited for it.
We're not telling you not to go to another show, but I mean, again,
We're just saying don't miss
Just
this
come
one.
spend your day here. You know, we're doing things that are going to keep you on property this year. The scavenger hunt, I am so excited for. We're going to have like 50 items.
we are going to have 50. Yeah.
Some are going to be easy to tick off. Some are going to be really hard.
Big Bird and Mr.
You're
Basket.
gonna, at the end of the day,
So cute.
you turn in your thing. We check your pictures. At the end of the day, we're going to have a live Bartertown.
2:00.
We're going to have somewhere in there.
Hmm.
2 o'clock-ish, we are going to have a
1:30.
live claim sale. We're going to do this live.
I literally
On a
gassed
well, this
myself.
is live, but we're going to do it like
In person.
in person.
Yeah. I
Like,
gassed myself.
Instead of people typing, people are going to be like, claim!
Yeah.
I literally gassed myself.
I will not be on the live show. I will be inside
Selena,
ringing.
if you would like to see the mysterious, if you'd like to put a face to the mysterious voice that you've never seen on camera and never will,
Hi-ho.
Selena will be here in person with Tucker, who will be doing autographs, along with Mom is going to rescue puppies outside to be
Blue
adopted.
Meanie, wrestler.
If just one dog gets a home from the show, I'll be so happy.
Yeah, it's very cool. What the heck else we got going on?
Brian the Blue Meanie is going to be
Yeah,
here.
we mentioned that.
Oh, I love him.
He's going to be here.
We got to do Larry Hammond next year.
Well, I think we should do Bash Fest, and we should have Larry for that.
Maybe we should do Bash Fest in the fall.
I think we should.
Maybe it might be too close to announce it.
No,
All right, guys.
no, I think it is.
We're going to go, we're not going to the Chinese buffet again.
No, that didn't work out.
They
real
dragged
well
me
last
to the
time.
Chinese buffet last week after I really wasn't that hungry, and I still ate 3 plates of sushi, and I shouldn't have. It was a mistake. The sushi was great. I didn't need
The regular food wasn't amazing. It's better in the afternoons, I think.
that. So I think Sunday night is probably the end of their week, so it was
Yeah.
like the tail end of all the stuff.
Yeah, it had that vibe.
Love hanging with you guys. Love that you even pay any attention to us.
Yeah, I can't believe this many people watch us on a regular basis just complain about other people.
What else is going on? I don't even know what else is, that's it. We're,
The show, everything.
We're trying to clean the
we
store,
are-
get the museum ready.
We are laser focused on this show. We put so much effort. And here's another thing, and I'm
we
not
gotta thank Blunt Force Marketing, man.
that Selena sponsor logo coming up right there. This year's show sponsor, Blunt Force Marketing. You can also do a link for me, bluntforcemarketing.com. Mike
Marketing?
and crew, bluntforcemarketing.com.
Consulting.
Wait, is it consult? It's consulting. I'm sorry,
That's-
Jesus. Bluntforceconsulting.com. I'm an idiot. I'm saying our
That's
freaking
why I was-
sponsor's name wrong.
That's-
I started it.
That's why I
Blunt
questioned
Force
it. I was
Consulting. Thank you.
I was trying to
Selena.
confirm without
I'm glad somebody
correcting.
here has some sense. Blunt Force
Confirming without
Consulting.
correcting. That's tricky.
You know, the one thing that makes our show different than Frank's show, our location is a little different. and what comes with that is expense. You know, Frank had all this property that was owned by the township, the city of Richland, and they gave him free reign to do whatever he wanted because they were smart enough to realize that he was bringing thousands of people into town. They would never have gone to that podunk. And I love Richland. I was literally grew up there. This postage stamp.
It is podunk though.
This podunk postage
I believe
stamp
it is.
city, little village. It's literally called Richland Village. It's a village. They were smart enough to know that he was doing a great service for Richland, and they never needed him to have insurance. They supplied him with porta potties, picnic tables, as parking out the butt.
They built a whole town festival around it.
They did. So we don't have that here. Mays Landing is not quite as on board with that whole thing. They don't appreciate.
So we have expenses.
So we have expenses that never were incurred down in Richland. So we do pay for insurance for parking, porta potties. We have a crossing guard. Thanks again to Mike and BluntForceConsulting.com for being sponsors of this year's show. We literally couldn't have done it. Like, you know, we make money selling stuff. We have bills we pay. We like to eat. The show is expensive, and every year it just goes up and up. So we thank all you guys who may have donated.
But we'll never stop. We'll never stop doing this show. Never.
We considered it last year and the year before that, but now that we got people pretending that It's a Toy Show is theirs, we'll never stop now. So.
All right, y'all.
That's all I got to say. Never stop.
Thanks for everything. We'll have more great stuff next Sunday.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I got.
Become a VIP if you're not.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a fantastic group.
It is. Bye.